Markets right now are tanking. Markets right now is tanking like crazy, man. A lot of macro things going on in the environment. A lot of people are calling for crypto to be the end, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's feeling a little different this time go around. But one thing I will say is I'm done just really getting into the depths of the cycles, man. Who cares about cycles when this technology is being built for the future? We know long term, if it's a great project that's getting created that can change the future or change the world, or not even just change the world, impact small communities, then we know these projects will appreciate. And crypto.com is one of those projects that you really can't go to sleep on at this moment in time. We do have, or are experiencing a dip, but that's the entire crypto space. A lot of projects are dipping right now, and it's really creating better buying opportunities for the projects that you wish you could have got in on earlier in the cycle, maybe back in 2023 when prices were at these same levels or close enough to it. So we're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna get into some of the things that crypto.com is doing. It's still been kind of silent, but I've been finding a little pieces of news here, and also I'm going to give my thesis on what I believe is what's next to come for Crow and the crypto space moving forward. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about it. Crow, where we at with price today? So man, right now we are at 10 cents for Chronos. In the past 24 hours, we are down less than 1%. In the past week, we are down 18%. And in the past month, we are down 26%. Now, in the past year, we are down 38%. And that's just giving us some better buying opportunities. Now, we know back in July of this year, we were once upon a time at hovering around that 8 cent mark. Now, could we potentially hit that again? I mean, it's looking like it's a possibility. You really can't rule anything out in the crypto space, especially in this type of market, man. This market, we thought that by this time this year, we were going to be seeing crazy new all-time high prices. We thought we were going to go to the moon, all type of things we was thinking going on, but that is not what happens. But what I do think is happening is I think that we are having a prolonged cycle. I still think we are in a bull cycle. But like I said, I really don't necessarily, I hate even putting the word cycle out there, because I think if you just buy great assets over time, you just watch them appreciate, and the dips are always your friends in any asset class, especially when you are buying great assets. When you know what you're buying, it really don't matter how much it dips, because we know that they're creating something towards the future. But I do think this cycle has been prolonged. I will say that. I do think that going into 2026 is going to be a great year, and we probably still see some dips, of course. But I do think that by the end of Q1 of 2026, we start to see things really shoot up, really start to appreciate. And like I said, when you're just buying great assets over time, it's really, you can't really put a time frame on it, because you know what you have, you know what you're investing in. And one thing I like to see is right now, Chronos is only a $4 billion market cap project. So we still have a lot of runway. We still can do a 10x and go to a $40 billion market cap, in my personal opinion. We saw all time, back in 2021, we hit about a $20 billion market cap. This might be wrong. It might was higher than that, but I do think we can have or see that chance and hit a possibility of going to a $40 billion market cap. Now, is that going to happen overnight? Of course not. But I do think with everything that's going on with Chronos, we know the partnership with Truth Social. We know they're using Crow as a utility coin. We also know that it's a lot of digital asset treasuries, or DATs, that have been looking at Chronos, and Chronos is already in one or two, I want to say. So a lot of things are really building for Chronos and the Crow coin at this moment in time, and that's why I don't care about short-term price action, man. The longer it stays down, the more opportunity that we have. And one thing about Chronos and a lot of these crypto projects, a lot of these DeFi projects, you can actually stake them and earn the yield while you're waiting on the project to appreciate. So holding Chronos, you have so much utility that you can do while you wait and watch Crow appreciate. And that's why, I'm still bullish on Chronos at this moment. And we can see the community sentiment is 84% bullish, 16% bearish at this moment in the market. Now, something else, like I always say, man, we got to kind of zoom out to see the bigger picture, because the altcoin season is 38 or 30 actually out of 100. So it's 30 out of 100. People aren't seeing, or they don't see what's going on with altcoins. It's super undervalued right now. A lot of coins are now. It's a lot of coins out there that's going to zero for sure. I'm not saying that a lot of coins will make it. Even some of the coins I might talk about might won't make it. That's just a part of crypto space. We still super early in this new asset class. But we know the blockchains that's building, the projects that are building like crazy, they are going to be around. And especially if they have been around for the previous cycle. We know that they stood the test of time in the previous cycle when they could have easily got out of the crypto space. Those type of projects I like to really look into, and that is what Crypto.com is. Crypto.com has survived, bear cycles and bear markets and things like that. So we know what the potential it has. And with the fear and greed index being 15 out of 100, man, people are in extreme fear. And that's usually the best time to buy cryptocurrencies, when it's extreme fear in the market. You want to be greedy when other people are fearful, and you want to have fear when other people are greedy. Now let's get into some of the good stuff, man. Want to try the level up benefits? Your subscription is on us for 30 days. Zero trading fees, 4.5% back on Crypto.com Visa signature crypto or credit card spending. Up to 5% yield on cash. No FX fees for prepaid cards. Zero commission stocks trading. 2.5% stocks transfer bonus. And exclusive to Plus and Pro plans. You can start your trial now. Learn at the Crypto.com level up. And like I said, just giving so much utility to to Crow directly on Crypto.com. What is level up? So you gotta own a certain amount of Crow to level up and go up in these different levels, and get zero trading fees and do all these different things. If you want to do that, you gotta earn or have a certain amount of Crow on the platform, man. And that's super big, man. I love to see that for Crow, just having that incentive, all of those different things directly within the app that provides utility for the Crow coin. And that's what these coins are about, having utility and being able to use them doing different things. And we're only becoming more digital in the economy, in the society. So we love to see this for Crypto.com as they really set the foundation on becoming one of the go-to financial institutions, not just the crypto exchange. Something else, man, we're celebrating the launch of of our evolved Prime VIP experience with a special event. Earn up to 25,000 in Crow by building your portfolio with the top tokens by market cap. Top 17 Prime users win, so you can buy crypto for a shot at up to $25,000 in Crow. And that just goes back to saying, man, Crypto.com continues to really give back to the users, give back to the end users. Now, don't get me wrong, you do got to have a lot of liquidity in some of these things to really make some money or win, but that's just a part of the game. I still think that with Crypto.com giving back to the community, doing all these giveaways, doing the airdrop arenas and things like that, I think that's just the start of what's going to be the future with a lot of these exchanges. A lot of these exchanges, I do think, will overall expand what they offering and the products that they have on their platform. And I think that they're going to become more so like Crypto.com. We already see Robinhood has been really getting heavier into the crypto space. We know that COINBASE is trying to do different things. So I do think that all these platforms will eventually turn into overall financial platforms and not just be seen as crypto exchanges. And I do think that Crypto.com is one of the first ones that's making that big leap as far as offerings that they have. And they have a lot of crypto offerings, but not only that, they have a lot of stock offerings as well. You also can use it as a bank and different things like that. So it's a lot of things in the crypto.com app that I'm super bullish on. And I think that they're trying to move towards the future and really expanding on what they want to offer on the actual platform. Last but not least, man, pleasure to announce Travis McGee's promotion to Global Head of Prediction Markets. Travis will play a big role in expanding our footprint, massively scaling our B2B partnerships. Crypto.com is the only company in this space that has a battle-tested, globally regulated platform offering these services. Our partners do not have to rely on promises to deliver in the future. We have done it on global scale for years, man. So a lot of things going on with Crypto.com, new promotions, new hirings. We know the prediction markets are only going to continue to grow. We see a lot of platforms get into prediction markets. And that's what I'm saying, man. Crypto.com is the overall platform to go to on a lot of different things. And we're going to see them start to take over slowly but surely, man. So Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications, man. I'm out of here.